when you see your code start to control something physical, you realize what is possible when you bridge the gap between hardware and software.
Friend of mine. This is Misty, the simple-to-program robot specifically designed to enable anyone to accomplish everyday useful tasks in their homes and offices.
Oh, what's the name?
Ian Bernstein.
You are doing robots. Can you say something about these robots, about system, about your company?
Yeah, so we're Misty Robotics. We're based in the US, in Boulder, Colorado. And then this is Misty. So Misty is a robotic development platform. So if you look at robotics, like ever since I was a kid, I started building robots, and what I found is people are just building robots like over and over, but we're not really progressing robots that much other than like industrial. Like, how do we get more robots in our homes? How do we get robots so when I get home from this trip, I can just put my bags on the floor and my robot comes up and puts everything away and does my laundry and my house is all ready, and like that's like what we're going towards. But we got to start somewhere, and this is Misty, and it's a development platform for individuals and companies who don't know how to build a robot, but they might have a real use case for a robot. So Misty has like lots of different sensors and capabilities like voice interaction and mapping and navigation. She can move around. So we have customers that are starting to build out applications for Misty.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What this robot can do? Maybe some functions in the houses, or say hello, or something like.
Yeah, so kind of like her capabilities. So she has microphones, so she can understand your voice, localize, like figure out where that sound, like a loud sound, might come from. She has cameras for computer vision, sensors for mapping and navigation, speaker systems. She can charge herself, all kinds of stuff. So we have customers who have already bought Misty, and she listens to her name. So they're like, what we found is these customers are doing stuff like elder care. So because Misty is very approachable and friendly, a lot of elderly people have single-story homes, which are good for a small robot like Misty. So they might be experts in elder care and those applications, but they don't have a team that knows how to build a robot or hardware. So we provide the platform, and then their team of software developers can program Misty in JavaScript very easily to do a specific task. Like maybe it's safety. Like if somebody fell over, use the camera to train on people, you know, that fell over laying on the ground, and then she can maybe say, take a picture and send it to family members or emergency services to make sure their family member is okay.
Okay, that's why I can, for example, use also robot in different businesses, in restaurants, for example, bar, or what's another fields.
Yeah, so again, it's kind of up to our customers what they want the application to be and how they want to implement it. So we're very agnostic to what services they use. So maybe they want to do voice interaction, but if they're more of like a business, maybe it's more of a business application, maybe they choose IBM Watson as their voice engine. Or maybe if they're more home-based, they want to choose like Amazon Alexa. That's more like conversational as their back end. But yeah, like something like a bar, like maybe Misty is taking like drink orders and sending it to like a server. If maybe it's a higher end bar where they wanted sort of a custom experience, it's not just a tablet at the table. Misty could be at the table being like your bar friend.
Okay, and what's the average price for robots like this?
Price?
Yes.
So Misty is around 2,800 US, which is much less than some of the other robots that maybe have a lot of capabilities, like much less, much cheaper. But it is that price because we wanted to put enough technology in Misty that she could actually do useful stuff for us. So like not just a toy or not just super novel, but she can actually do real tasks.
Do you every day working for this creation step by step, more had experience in this robot? You plan to go with robot to Russia, for example, in our market, or do you have already customers in our market?
That's a good question. We just started shipping Misty to backers. So we did a crowdfunding campaign about a year and a half ago. We just started shipping those robots out at the beginning of September. We just did our launch last Wednesday, October 30th. So now Misty is now available to general people, so people haven't had it that long. So really, like, the first units that started shipping, they've only had it for maybe 6 weeks. So we're just starting to see like what people are creating. And then this week we just announced that we're doing international shipping. So I would have to check if there's any customers in Russia yet. I hope so. And I hope there's new customers in Russia now that we're shipping internationally. It'd be great because there is a lot of really interesting researchers and people interested in robots in Russia.
And now, from what countries most customers now in your company?
Well, because we're US based, we've mostly focused on that market. But of course, we're here at Web Summit in Portugal, so we're definitely interested in anybody internationally as well. And there's so many different verticals, different markets that Misty can be used for, from like I said, like concierge to elder care to working with kids to universities to just your home. Like Misty wakes you up in the morning and like follows you around and like maybe she plays like a podcast, or these are just skills that people could create that then you can load onto your Misty and it starts to do lots of useful things for you throughout your day.
Yeah, that's why Web Summit for you is new market, opening new doors in different countries.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been great here, like meeting lots of people. I was just basically just today, I was sitting in the speaker lounge with Misty. I was charging her, and people were just like coming over, asking what Misty was, and actually made some really good connections here to people who might be able to use Misty for maybe like it's like a hotel assist, like in your room, like a better concierge. And maybe some other applications.
Nice. And you come here to next year? You plan come here to next year in Web Summit?
I hope so, definitely. And I hope a year from now we should have, customers will have had Misty for a little over a year at that point, and a lot of time for them, if they're a developer or their teams at a company, to build lots of skills for the robot. So it's exciting we're at the beginning. We're at the beginning of these robots. So we're really excited to see what people are going to create with their creativity.
Okay, thank you for the interview. Thank you for coming in Web Summit, and good luck you and your company for doing these robots.
Thank you very much.
And imbuing robots with personality. Our main goal is to provide the most stable platform for developers to build on with the latest and greatest features available, like room mapping, object recognition, face detection, capacitive touch, voice recognition, path planning, and automatic charging. These are just a few of the things that Misty can do right out of the box. People like you will be the disruptors of industry. Entertainment, healthcare, security, education, retail, home automation, elder care, personal assistance, anything. Misty can already do a lot, and she's designed for expandability. Solve the problems that matter to you and share those solutions with other members of the community. You're ready to get started, aren't you? Okay, see you later. Robots hold infinite promise, but nobody can build the future alone. We have to do it together. Misty is the next step. What else can she do? I can't wait to find out. So, what will you build?